So, for those of you who haven't been here within the semi-recent amount of time, one, you can of course always get Dwarf for free, exclamation mark Dwarf DWARF, or exclamation mark Dwarf DORF. However, we now have for channel points the Dwarf request system, where after you've been Dwarf, you can request things for your Dwarf, such as nice rooms. Come on, smooth the last one. Nice rooms, nice tombs, be in the military, so on and so forth. Fuck. Okay. That's mineable. This is where the hole is. You have to go up another layer and hope that it's finally hollow. Or finally not hollow. And I do have petitions. I'm ignoring that one for right now because I'm still trying to fill out the second petition. Like, I'm already going to order them to engrave the area they already smoothed, just so I can get that worth up. So I can get this worth up to 2,000. It's at 316. 556. Then I can clear that petition out and then worry about the next one. I don't want to get stuck on too many petitions at once. $800. I just wanted to say the petition's complete. Come on. 1262. Come on, who made such a shitty picture? What do you think I'd give you booze for? For you to make shitty pictures? Also, since we have more dwarves now, we should go to the management and the brewing numbers should get raised. So their conditions, when it says less than 90, and it changes now to say less than 150. And the other one, when it says less than 90, I'll also change that to less than 150. Something was wrong there though. What was the other condition that it was failing? Oh, because we don't have the leaves, so I don't have up above ground things going. That's fine. We'll come back to that one later. Again, give me some engravings. Need this worth to go up. We're very close. Next engraving will do it. There we go. Guild Hall alert. I don't know. It'll say. Okay, so now I'll grab you. See, we have too many of these. Jesus Christ. The Faith of Geizes and the Nourishing Cult. I knew there was going to be too many of these damn things. Fine. Fine. We'll do both of you. 2 temples for you jackasses. Fuck me. There's so many meeting areas now. They're just not going to be useful anymore. 1, 2. No. I mean 3. Yeah, but 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone wants a meeting area. But I reserve this space on Tuesdays. I always hated that. I always freaking hated that. I hate any area where they do that type of nonsense. Anytime you reserve space in any of those areas, you're somehow wrong. But anytime you try to use a space, you're also somehow wrong because someone else reserved it. It is never, nothing is ever allowed to be reserved for you. Fucking drives me bonkers. I've had stupid shit like that happen at college and the military so many times where you're like, well, we reserve this. And you know what their counter will be? If you try to do the reservation systems and you're like, okay, I'm going to reserve this on Tuesday for PT or whatever for like the hour, and you go in there, there's always gonna be some fucking bitch who's gonna go in there and be like, what are you doing in here? Doing PT. I reserved this. We use this every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, this is ours. Yeah, but you didn't reserve it. Yeah, but we don't, that's because we use it every Tuesday. Yeah, but you did not reserve it. What the fuck is the point of a reservation if I'm just gonna have someone come in? We use this. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck. There's a reservation system for a reason. Fucking get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. That shit always drove me up a wall. That happened a few times in the military. It'd always be like, the thing is you can't directly argue with them because at that point you're just like, well, you're enlisted and you just fucking know they're a dependa. You know they're a dependa. They're like some captain or major's wife or child or something. And they're like, we always use this. We always use this every Tuesday. Shut up. You don't do anything. Why didn't you reserve it correctly? And I've had the exact opposite shit happen in, I've had the exact opposite shit happen at college. Well, not the exact opposite, basically the same thing, where I fucking reserve something, and then when I go there at the time of reservation, it happens with classes, essentially, where you go there at the time of reservation, whoever was in there is like, oh, we're running late. Okay, that's good. Get the fuck out. Oh, but we're running late. I don't care. I do not care. And like I said, now that I'm rethinking about this, I'm just gonna read classes for all classes. I don't know how any teacher puts up with it. I've had one teacher who I've seen not put up with that crap. Where it's like, okay, class starts at say fucking 2 o'clock in the afternoon and the last class ends at 1:50. There's always a 10-minute window for a reason. And you start filing at like 2 o'clock and the teacher's like, excuse me, we're running late. Excuse me, we're in here. Get the fuck out. What is the point of a reservation if you cannot understand what a schedule is? Get the fuck out of my face. I don't care. It's fucking more obnoxious at the college though, because think about it, everyone's paying to get their education done. This is a twofold failure. If you were a teacher and you are running late into someone else's class, one, it means that you suck at teaching. It means that you could not figure out how to convey your education in a timely manner. And now, not only are you so bad at teaching that you need extra time to make up for it because you're bad at conveying the topic of your education, but now you are making the next teacher have to suffer for it because you can't do your job correctly, making the next class learn slower because you're a failure of a teacher. Get the fuck out of my classroom. Oh. I don't know what started that. Slightly better that's off my chest. I don't know what caused that, but that drives me bonkers. One of my dwarves is having a mood. When did that happen? Oh, you're right. Ghostword is having a mood. Ghostword has got 3 stone and is not happy. Stone, shining bars of metal. All right, looks like we're smelting metal real quick. Build workshop. I need a furnace. Not workshop, furnace, smelter. Marble blocks. I'm also gonna need a wood furnace to get the fuel. Where can I cram you? Marble blocks. All right, that'll get them done. Is there another partition? The Guild of Larks, it now requires a Grand Guild Hall. Wait, is that not what I already have? Farmer Guild Hall, the Guild of Larks, called the Bear of Birth, is now saying that, oh, it's got to be bigger. They're not happy with the worth. Okay, that I can kind of maybe work with. Agreed to build Grand Guild Hall, and I was already within a couple thousand. So, Dr. Phineas is dead. We must dwarf kill Dr. Phineas. How do you spell his name? N-E-S. All right. Dr. Phineas is dead. Now, unfortunately, like, I swear, now I'm thinking about it, the next time that would happen, I would, like, record it and put it on the Twitter. The Twitters. However, I'm believing the next semester classes are going to be online again. So, I don't think I'll have the capability to do so. I don't have the mace to build the statues. How do I get the worth up? Jules? And a Craftsdwarf. Rock. Don't I have an artifact? A water buffalo bone cage. There you go. Grand Guild Hall. I'm curious in the mood. If I saw Mood Dwarf when you're looking at the artist list, and I whispered to someone I'd like to try out a thing. Whatever question, does the Mountain Home bot use the W nickname message format? It does not, because I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, let me rephrase that. It might by a default option, but not by anything that I'm aware of. So I don't have a script involving that. So if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Rent. Can you store an artifact in there? That's that unreachable corner, though. What unreachable corner? There's no unreachable corner. Oh, lower left. Yep. Draxteer, thank you so much for following. We will wait for the Mario of happiness.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for following. If you did not know, I said it earlier, you can get dwarfed. And I would like for you to get dwarfed, because once you're a dwarf, you can start using the channel points on your dwarf request system. And oh god, we're going to be using adamantine. No! I'm not ready. Get out of here. Is that limonite? Where? I mean, I guess we've been mining out more adamantine. I didn't think they'd be bringing it all up, though. Hold on. Trying to not use very expensive adamantine. Cutie Danny Boy. Draxteer got dwarf number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draxteer, you are currently a carpenter, which means you're going to get reclassed as an elf hater. Some of the newer dwarves haven't been classed into my naming system, but a carpenter is an elf hater. So congratulations, you're an elf hater. There is a human spearman visiting. Oh, these are all citizens only. How are people visiting me? And Cutie Danny Boy got number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cutie Danny Boy, you're a brewmaster, so you make the alcohol. Cutie Danny Boy. Can make you through. Get your descriptions in a second. Welcome to the mountains, dwarf, for dwarf. All right, so I think we're good. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Why do I keep getting visitors? I've got no reason for them to visit. They don't even try to enter the base. They just show up. I'm guessing they show up because of these monsters. Build trap. Let me order the cage traps. Or try to order more cage traps. I think I have enough cages for all this. Perhaps maybe at some point they'll get caught, but first of all, we have Draxteer. Draxteer. By the way, for future reference, Draxteer, that same command is a switch command, a switched a contextual command. I don't know what to call it. But if you are already alive, the same command will get the bot to whisper to you that you are alive. So do not worry if you are one of the people who don't like chatting too much. If you come in a future stream and you just wish to lurk, all you have to do is type in the command and the bot will peaceably whisper back to you. So Draxtier the Elf Hater has no friends because their dwarf is one of the new ones that entered the base, but they do already have quite a few passing acquaintances. Draxtier prays to Tosid, who most often takes form of a female dwarf and associated with sacrifice and fortresses. Draxtier recently thought, I saw a dwarf recite hates. The past knows in the end at the sweetness of anvils. It's interesting. Draxtier is strong and tough, but he's quick to tire and susceptible to disease. Draxtier likes tin glaze, gold morion, sand pear wood, crystal glass, mountain goat leather, the color pink, beds, anvils, and gray squirrelmen for their tails. When possible, he prefers to consume giant cave spider, clownfish, kangaroo cheese, and cassava beer, though he absolutely detests snails. I'd like to point out, it doesn't say giant cave spider meat. It says he prefers to consume giant cave spider. My man here is chasing down cave spiders and just like nomming on them like some crazy bastard. He has a great ability to focus, a lot of willpower, good creativity, good intuition, and a feel for music. But he has questionable spatial senses. He dreams of raising a family someday. All right, so I met their second request. Their thing is now a grand guild hall. So they shouldn't be able to complain at me anymore. You got what you wanted. It's a nice place. Be in there and be happy. The color pink and scrollmen for their tails. I might be a furry. Lord Prettybeard, you have requested a marble throne, but neglected to request where I'm supposed to put it. Where would you like the marble throne? And Dragoman wanted the low tier suite, though at that point I didn't have access to wood, so I kind of forgot about it. They have been dug out. I just need to build a bed, a cabinet, and a chest. Did he leave? What did he need? Did he go crazy? The dude in the mood left. I didn't make metal. Where did he go? I hear you. I'm waiting for it to not be saving. If you try to interact with the program while it's saving, it's likely to crash. Even though admittedly I would be priming it in Dwarf Therapist, not the other program, I don't want to risk it. Dwarf number 9 for Grogrin. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back to the stream, Grogrin. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How have you been? Grogrin, you are a hauler right now. Grogrin. Boom, got you in. And in a bit, I'll read your description. However, the last dwarf to get dwarf was Cutie Danny Boy. So Cutie Danny Boy, who is a brew master. Ooh, Cutie Danny Boy knows people. Unfortunately, Cutie Danny Boy, all of your friends are unnamed dwarves, though they may be named in the futures, including a legendary hauler that is currently your lover. Cutie Danny Boy, you have a master who is not on the map, and you pray to 6 gods. Avum, a female dwarf associated with sky and wind. Solon, a female dwarf associated with war and chaos. Ukur, a male dwarf associated with birth, thunder, the rain, and jokingly hookers. Datan, a female dwarf associated with metals, minerals, and jewels. Akmesh, a male dwarf associated with revenge. Tosid, a female dwarf associated with sacrifice and fortresses. And Tholtig. Oh, Tholtig's not a deity, that's just your master. Cutie Danny Boy recently thought, I want to spend some time with family. I'm lonely. Cutie Danny Boy. Cutie Danny Boy likes dacite. Sorry, Cutie Danny Boy is clumsy and very weak, and likes dacite, fine pewter, indigo tourmaline, rainy fabric, the color dark peach, picks, the sound of the velvety petal, and the sight of the flowery couple. When possible, Cutie Danny Boy prefers to consume steelhead trout, plum wine, and flax flour. She absolutely detests lizards, though. She has willpower. She has willpower. Not a large sum of it, just... She's been known to have willpower. She has willpower, but she has an iffy memory, a questionable spatial sense, a shortage of patience, and really poor focus. How do you have willpower but no focus? She dreams of creating a great work of art someday. Now, down here in our death and damnation, Yeah, we basically much guaranteed that's where that is. So I'm gonna mine that out. DBF, forbid that, and we will start up mining up here. At some point we'll get one of those that is not in fact hollow. If I do ZXB, units without bedrooms 19, unknown bedrooms 0. Fantastic. JMQ, bed, do 20 beds. I need to get you a table, a chair, a cabinet. We'll order 5 of each. Q, rock table, 5, rock cabinet, 5, rock chest. It's not called a chest, it's called a coffer. Table, oh, the chair, duh. Rock throne, 5. A marble statue of a KV for the tavern. You're insane. I can't. The statues, I can't directly get them yet. You'll have to wait. He's having a mood for that right now. He's taking the mason shop. By the way, though, can we smelt things? No, because I was hoping you would tell me whether or not it was just because we don't have fuel. All right, let us quickly make fuel. Do we have someone with wood burning? Wood burning. My neck just cracked like 5 times. That's not good for me. Where is wood burning? Not cracked once the other way. Furnace operator is not wood burning. Wood burner. I'm thinking, oh, some people have it enabled, so yeah. I mean, they built it, so of course they have it, duh. What is the adamantine web requisition room? Basically, if you want a furniture made of adamantine, you're gonna have to pay more channel points for it. Because otherwise I could be using it for weapons and such. All right, and while we, okay, so he's burning now. I was about to say while we wait, but he's gonna do the charcoal. We'll let him do the charcoal. Once he has charcoal, we should be able to go down here. Not the butchers. Smelt native gold. It's gonna be a dumb thing to be using, but we need this to be done. Be active. It is already active, so someone's bringing up gold. Holy shit, we're gonna make them carry up a very, very heavy metal to the top of the base. Why did I order gold to be done here? It's almost like I don't like my dwarves. Who is the poor bastard needing to smelt the gold? You poor shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not that far down. Also, JMQ. I forgot doors. We're gonna need tin rock doors for all the sweets. Because Dwarf gets stonk. Also, I chose marble for a statue because you have a lot of it. That's fine. Poor. Oh, is Ghostword the one that was hauling it? I didn't even look. No? Oh, Ghostword's the one having the mood. That's right. We're trying to save Ghostword. He's gonna go crazy. He's gonna snap. Yep, he is the one with the mood. You were completely right. We're not allowed to have a happy Ghostword in any of my bases. That poor man is cursed. Lord Prettybeard, are you still here? I don't think I saw your reply. It put the requisition in when I wasn't wholly paying attention, and he didn't specify where he wanted the marble throne. All right, let's go down. Has he moved? I got you gold. No, now he's not even... Okay, I'm confused. What are you stuck on? Did he go crazy? He just went crazy. Fuck me. All right, hold on, Dominic, on your request. I never actually did Grogrin. I think it was Grogrin who just got Dwarf. I need to get the Dwarf in command of the Dwarf point system request. That would make this a lot easier on me, keeping track of who I've done what to. Yeah, it was Grogrin. I never did read Grogrin, and then I'll get yours. All right, Grogrin, there's been enough time for it to update with your Dwarf. Grogrin, you have an extended family. You have a husband who is an unnamed dwarf that's not currently located on this map. Your father is Varumamo. Kane the Flumph is your older brother. Formal Blizzard is your aunt. Eldritch is a cousin of yours. And you have quite a few friends, of which only Sanctum is a named one. You pray to the 6 gods that I've recently gone over, so I'm not going to go over them again, but you do pray to them. Seems to be pretty generic. Grogrin recently thought to himself, ah yes, I'm well. Grogrin is almost never sick and strong, but she's very quick to tire. Grogrin likes allanite, brass, black zircon, gorilla leather, doors, honey badgermen for their tenacity, the words of the lavender velvet, the sound of the lilac of phrasing, and the sight of the flowery couple. When possible, she prefers to consume white Malay beer, as she absolutely detests large roaches. She has a great ability to focus, a great kinesthetic sense, a deep well of patience, an amazing memory, an amazing spatial sense, and good creativity. Was that a little fruit fly? Great creativity, but she has an iffy sense for music, a large deficit of willpower, and a little linguistic ability. She dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. Holy fuck, I have a lot of family. Yes, so we did not curb unimportant historical figures. So dwarves who weren't just created, particularly from the beginning of the map, have a rather large extended family. Low tier suite for Dragoman is what I've been slowly working towards. Build. Bed. Forgot I had planning mode on. Try a different way. Build bed. Cabinet. Chest. Table. The stone table stuff haven't been done yet. There's the doors. We got those though. It's not a full suite yet, but I can already get you some room. You are Dragoman. We will sign this as a Dragoman room. And then, where is Dragoman's old room? Is Dragoman one of the ones from the beginning of the game? Oh, it's just, it went down in one thing. Oh. Dragoman's got to be one of the early dwarves that has a very, very tiny room up above. Not that they're suffering or anything. Don't let any of them convince you otherwise. These dwarves are just as happy as the dwarves down below that have, you know, full beds. There's Dragoman. Just remove his bed entirely. And then while I'm at it, back down below, I need to turn more of these beds on. We got a bunch of dwarves saying that they don't have beds because there's no bedrooms because I haven't designated any of these beds as bedrooms. So, you know, they might have a slight point to what they're saying. From a certain perspective. You know, the type of perspective where I don't admit fault and they can't be angry at me. From a perspective where I'm not at fault, yeah, maybe I didn't make them any beds. All right. That'll be the last one for now. ZXB. That didn't work, right? ZXB. I went too fast. 19 units without bedrooms. Now there are 18 unowned bedrooms. It looks like in one of the ones is getting transferred from up top to down here. So the numbers are already matching up. We'll be fine. I do, however, need to get my dudes back to engraving these bedrooms to make them be nice. They're still engraving the ones up top, though, so that's the difference. Marble throne, marble statue of a KV for the tavern. Since this is now open, I tried to save that man, I really did. Marble statue of a KV. Statue, details, stone, marble, details, image. AKV is a new image. Creature. Filter KV. AKV. The Anguished Abbey. Sure, makes perfect sense. That should work. Marble statue. Detail was KV. Bada bing, bada boom, getting made. Domine wants to know who their friends are. Domine, you have a couple of friends. TikTok Cyrillac, Dictator Bob, Ghostword Mr. Mantium, and Plat Malar. And you pray to Toasted Ninurafot, who most often takes form of a female dwarf associated with sacrifice and fortresses. Everyone else is a passing acquaintance or worse. Who are my friends? Marble Throne, that's Toilet Porcelain. Honey Badger Men don't care. Honey Badger Men don't care. Legends was going to be really interesting with all those extra historical figures. Yes, at least now that might make sense. Maybe people will be less inbred. I highly doubt it, though. The majority of that inbred of what was happening was from multiple named people. So I don't think we're really going to be curing ourselves of the inbreedingness. We're up to 216 drinks, and we have over 10,000 food. For fuck's sake. Hold on. Further. Hold on, Dwarf. I'm trying to see what plants we have on the surface. Do we not have any plants to grow clothing? Because otherwise I'm fucked. Also, how often is that going to be what you see? What ores have I found in the entirety of the map so far? What ores have I found? Adamantine and gold. That's it. It's the only two metals that I show. Adamantine, gold. Gold, adamantine. Adamantine, gold. It's the only two things. Plants. Hold on. Where are the above ground plants? Gems, veinstone, shrubs. Amaranth, prickleberries, bittermelon, rice, taro, knaf, cos, maize, papyrus, rye, lentil, squash, ramie. Ramie is a fabric, right? I can make it out of ramie. Am I crazy? Am I crazy about that? I think ramie will work. I feel like ramie makes a fabric. The rest of this, though, no. Not unless I do a below ground, but I already set the farm as an above ground. Cook plump helmets, not risk run out? I don't cook the plump helmets. Where was Ramie? Z level 209. No, 209 between 130 and 138. So anywhere, really. Let's shift enter on Ramie. I think I can make something out of Ramie. DP. Grab all those. Hopefully we get Ramie. Yeah, no, I'm very specifically not cooking plum helmets. It's red. So I'm not cooking it. I'm not cooking any seeds, so really I probably should just get them out of the way. I don't care about alfalfa. I don't care about blood amaranth. I don't care about maize. I don't care about prickleberries. And I don't care about rye. We're gonna cook all those. We're not cooking any of our drinks. We are allowed to cook any of this. I should probably not allow them to cook tallow so I can make soap. Which reminds me, I never made a hospital. Oh no. All right, we need to make a hospital. We have over 10,100 raw muscles. Raw. So whoever got dwarfed, I will get you. But first, I have to track down who all is fucking fishing. You are a hauler. Never fish again. Can you imagine how bad the base must smell? Weight by volume. Water wizard, that's our only fisher. Fisherman, you're a hauler. I think weight by volume of the entire base's inventory is predominantly raw muscle. That has gotta smell bad. And if it's not raw, it's regular. That's our only meat, fish, or other is raw or unprepared muscle. Holy shit. Do I have a fish butcher? Why are they not getting done up? I don't have a fish butcher. Where do my fish butchers go? All right. Animal caretaker. You're a hauler. Let me sort out the jobs. Actually, no. Let me put this in because I'm going to forget otherwise. I keep saying it out loud to remind myself when I could just at this point do it. Who got dwarf? Someone got dwarfed. I heard you. Don't lie to me. Don't you lie to me about your dwarf status. We all know that you want to be a dwarf. Grogrin? No. Mebharry. Mebharry. I got you. Dwarf number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mebharry. You are currently... Oh, you're in the Weaver's Guild. You're already set up. You are one of the men that we're trying to grow plants so that you can make clothing for everyone. Unfortunately, knowing our base's luck and previous things, it also means you are going to now be the most oppressed dwarf that has ever existed in the history of dwarves. Because for some reason, all of our clothing dwarves have to be the saddest dwarves. I had to let the game go a little bit before I can do your description, mostly because I tend to have a very bad memory for who I'm reading. And if it doesn't put your name in the one screen, I will have no clue who the hell I'm reading by the time I get halfway through. The armor is a dire builder. And this is just a little bit of the dry portion of the stream where I have to reclass everyone to a custom class I have made so I can know who I didn't like. There's no such thing as a boneman. I call them bone men. So no, there is. I'm an idiot. Bookbinder, I'll keep you alone for now. Brewmaster, I think we want 2 of those. Builder, dwarf, butcher, you're a survivalist. Clothier, Weaver's Guild. Dire builders, doctor. Oh, you have the one I care about, so you're a chief doctor. Congratulations. And I'm going to commit all that through right now, just get out of the way. Engravers and artist. I do not have this many farmers. Yes, I do. You're a different type, specifically. Gelder is a hauler. 2 grease monkeys, 22 haulers, 2 herbalists. I don't have herbalists, I have plant lovers. You're plant lovers. That was herbalists. Hall hunters, you're fine. Leather worker, so you're a survivalist. Lye maker, so you're a soap maker. I don't think I call you lye makers. I think I call you soapers. Sutter. I was close. Actually, no, you're not. Wait. Yeah, you are. Why is lye off? Whatever. I'll just leave it on. 2 millers. I don't use you. So you are all haulers. 3 mine kings, 1 nurse, 1 peasant, which is a hauler. Commit all that through. We were at peasant a second ago. Thresher's a hauler. 5 survivalists, 1 water wizard, 2 tree haters, 1 wax worker, and 3 weavers guilds. Now, before we are done, I just need to look at the survivalists to make sure any of them that have a specialty job do not have another job, and that there's no reason to overlap if someone else is already doing it. So we'll do that. And the Weavers Guild, I'm under roles, so it's actually making this slightly hard to see what the hell's going on. The Weavers Guild is similar, except for they kind of appear to be sharing similar jobs. So you have that and that, you have those 2, you have those 2. Slight overlap, there we go. Commit all of that through. And then now letting the game run a few seconds so that it can update the one screen so we can redo your dwarf. Cook plum moments, bigger families needs more options for dwarven incest. Yay, Raimi is thread. Thank you on the confirmation. Raimi is the fabric, yes, and yes, you are crazy. Lady of the neck bows cray cray. Oh yeah, hospital. It's fucking raw. Oh my, we need more Chef Boyardees. Why, is ours crazy? Yeah, we're good. We got the 2. I'm fine with the 2. What we need is more... We need more fish butchers. I went through all that. I didn't assign a fish butcher, did I? That's what started me sorting. We need fish cleaners. So under the haulers, the 2 who'd be better for this are these 2 dwarves. So now they are both fish butchers. If I can remember where fish are. Fish butcher. There we go. Fish is that letter that you learn how to spell after D. So much raw muscle you can do an Old Spice or Axe commercial. We need socks to get cracking. Hey, 2 cats yelling. Haven't seen you in a while, emo clothing designer. Are those cage straps coming along? Well, they're set up, but they're probably just not going to work. Actually, they're not set up. Why are they not set up? Our mechanics are busy. I don't know what they're busy with. They're constructing buildings. What building? Oh, I guess the cage traps are bringing them out now. All right, it's just a matter of time. What about Bonerman? How have we not been sieging it? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking. I have absolutely nothing to back this up. Nothing at all my repertoire backs up this theory. It doesn't think they've left yet. So it's not sitting a new siege because these guys haven't left. That's it. That's my only thought. We've gotten goblins to show up and be like, oh, you saw us and ran away, but that's not a siege. Usually when we get those goblins, they're immediately followed by the siege, but the siege didn't show up this time. So that's not what's happening this time, right? Also, we need more cages. JMQ, cage wood. Give me 20 cages. So that didn't happen this time. So I'm guessing that sieging might not be working right now. Chief Doctor applied. Broker is going to be Plat Millar. So I have a new broker. Broker requires... Oh, that's because he's the mayor. That just makes sense. We'll go with that. Yeah, like, I have absolutely nothing to back this up on. But if I'm to say, hey, X isn't happening, Y isn't happening, why is Y not happening, what could have changed in X? The only thing different would be these monsters here. It's an awful way to do science. It's an awful way to do math. It would never work in any field. I would get laughed out of any peer review process. But I'm going to say that my theory is these jackasses are preventing a siege somehow. Like, I have so little faith in that theory that I wouldn't even bother to try to do a College of Dwarfology on it. You know what I should do? I should do a corpse pile out here. My Eilers are gonna go down because we have a lot of monster corpses around. Guess we discovered a new glitch with experiments. I have no clue what is even going on with these experiments. They are something else. Yeah, look at all these bodies they're now just carrying across. Yeah, I knew we had a bunch of dead things laying around. Speaking of dead things laying around, we had a very garbage graveyard that has been filled. However, the last one was filled by Dr. Phineas, so I don't think we've gone over JMQ, coffin, rock. We'll order 20 rock coffins while we're at it. Let's just order rock everything. The one room for you, which has a goose in it, as you do. Who doesn't have a goose hanging out in their room? Marble table, chair, marble throne. That will be the second part. Technically, you're short a door. But when that one thing's up, Dragoman, I will consider that complete. The door is just something that I'll have to remember way the hell later and then feel guilty about not remembering it for the longest time. But I'm going to get you off of my thing because it says it's been over an hour since I've done your request. Assign you to Dragoman. And with that, Dragoman's load to your suite is complete. A marble throne. I mean, I'll order a marble throne. I'll make it be out of marble. Again, he never specified where he wanted it. Now, I made the marble statue of the cavey. I never put it in the tavern yet. Build statue. Not even sure where to put this. I'll put it over here. Now, I haven't failed these yet, have I? I didn't even think about that. Those petitions. Shit. There are more petitions. All right, same as last time. Except these ones are religious. Meeting area, assign location, add a location, temple. I'm guessing down below it'll tell me. The maybe not. Do any of these tell me who did I do those things to? Who the fuck wanted these? This is why I hate petitions sometimes. I need a way to track down what petitions I have out. I don't know how to do this. There are supposedly 2 petitions. Can I search for a petition? No. Two religious groups wanted me to have a thing set up for them, but I don't remember what religions they were. Now, under the guild, it was kind of easy because it said that they had guilds. They were the only ones that had enough people with guilds. These ones don't tell me. It just says what they want to do. Short of assigning one for every fucking religion and then being like, did I promise them something in the one screen? Does any of these sound familiar? I think maybe the Nourishing Cult. I genuinely, but there's 2 of them. One with 10, one with 3. That is... fuck religion. Yeah, I swear I remember the Nourishing Cult. However, new idea, new question. Which the Nourishing Cult? Because there's 2 of them. Yay! What the fuck? Why are there 2? I don't know. Add location. I think I remember the Nourishing Cult. You think you remember the Nourishing Cult. So we're gonna say the Nourishing Cult. Agreed to build temple. That was one of them. So that worked in our favor. And we're just gonna start engraving things so that they're happy. But now, who was the other one? Yeah, that's what I went with. I went with the bigger one. That was my assumption. That there would need to be at least 10. If I do that same math, let's see, there's only one other one that has more than 10. 13, we already failed. 13, 14, 15, 12. The Nourishing Cult. Or the Nourishing Cult. Oh my god. The Faith of Guises. I don't know who that second religion was. If they start engraving, I should get credit. Oh, is this the man who went crazy? Is this Ghostword? Ghostword's never allowed to be happy. Agreed to build temple. We're close to that worth already. Like, this is genuinely what I'm just gonna do for everyone. You just have pictures everywhere of nonsense. All right, no, wait, hold on. I'm gonna cancel the engravings for now. What is going on? Am I supposed to recognize the priesthood? Boop. Kadol can be the sacred keeper of the priesthood of the Nourishing Cult. I hope he's part of that religion.
Some migrants have arrived.
And that made more migrants show up.
Got new shoes. Get those shoes, boys.
Hopefully I did the right thing there. Down in the adamantine spire of All Doom. These aren't wholly necessary to be, I don't need them to be 2s. I just want them to be done at some point. And then the digging that I forgot way back when. You'll find more of the adamantine. Yes. What is yes? Yes. And so was it written down in the book of yes, that a human axeman would be visiting again for no effing reason. Huzzah. I do need to dig down another hole, though, so I can start putting creatures that care into a pasture to eat. I want to make sure I don't mix it up with one of these. I can do it here and already have an 11 by... Oh, no, I'm doing dig. No wonder it's not working. I can already get it into 11 by 11, which seems sizable enough for me. So we'll channel that down with miners as well, and then we'll cover that with wood, and the area down below will start growing grass. So we'll move all the animals that care about grass into that room. And more goats. No, no more goats. Goats are the way of the devil. All right, new question. What are they all doing down here? Because it's a generic meeting area, so it hasn't been forbidden to assholes? Is that what just happened? You're not allowed to be here. Go away. I'm guessing you just said as a meeting area, it's automatically not restricted to assholes. You have to proactively close down holes for assholes to come in at, or else they're stuck in your base, because now they won't leave. Because once they're in your base, you're just stuck with assholes. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Let's get that smooth at some point too, just to make it all nice and complete. Oh shit. At a location. I know it's a temple. I just wish you would tell me who it was a temple to. Because what's going to happen is if I set it as a new area, we're going to have... Like, it should let me access the petition tab even when I don't have a petition, so I can see what my petitions were. Because I don't remember how to see if there's a way to track down petitions. Hold on. We'll do a sweet, fantastic Google search on it. There's gotta be a way. Never mind, there's a request. Need way to see once they've been approved. There's currently no apparent way to see guild hall. Then once you've accepted it, I've had guild forms simultaneously. It's not difficult to tell which positions I've satisfied, what needs to be done. As a temple, as soon as you approve the petition, the exact religion needs to be used for temple disappears into the aether. Unless religion spans some 25. Alright, I'm not the only person. You can use location screen to view ones that already have halls. This is true. Personally rely on naming each location zone to keep track of which guild hall. Fuck that. Alright, I'm not the only one that appears to have this issue. Okay, I'm not crazy. I don't know what that other petition is, but it's going to be unsolved. What is your official definition of an asshole? An asshole is someone who is somewhere where they should not be doing something they should not be doing. That is an official definition of an asshole. Doing something they should not be doing in a place they are likely not supposed to be at. What they are doing is standing in my base, which they should not be doing in a location inside my base where they should not be at. Hence, asshole. Alright, what do we still have over here for stones? We have diorite. So we did this already, but let's create a new one of these. Or we create a stone stockpile there, and this stone stockpile is only here for diorite, which I think is an other stone. I am correct. I like being correct. Build construction, track stop, dumping to the north. Made out of a marble block. We'll get the diorite all the way down by the mechanic. And then craft dwarves can just go screw themselves, I don't care. What is this other white stone that's not marble? Quartzite. Maybe that can go to the craft store. Just because this was pointed out to me as a feature, let's try this. This takes a little longer to set than I thought it would. I can't do it. They actually have content guideline on it. All right. I was going to oh, by the way, Ghostware's the bartender, isn't he? So we need a new bartender now. I was gonna try to put in 3 things for how do you define asshole? But apparently Twitch won't let me do that. Twitch said this does not meet our community guidelines. So they prevented me from asking you. I was gonna try that new poll system. The marble statue of a cavie. This is a well-crafted marble statue of a cavie. That is a rendition of the Anguished Abbey, an image of a cavie. The image was commissioned by the Ink of Language, a local dwarven government. I can't believe Twitch acts like, nope. Nope, you're not allowed to ask this question. Try again. Also, I made this area for this church. No one's in it. They're not here. Oh, there we go. He looked at it. He saw that there was no one there and gave no shits. You know what? Just for now, meeting area, assign location, add location, temple, no specific deity. Just so I can make sure that anyone who is complaining about needing a religion can have one here. Because I know some of them are going to be complaining about that. Ah, yes. The scientific approach, I see. Yes, let's use gold bars. Use up basically all the wood I have right now to cover up our little hole. But if I can get the animals moved to a better location, then it'll make things easier in the long run. We'll dig out a hole for our asses. And I see that we've basically come up on the hour. So, for those of you who are watching on the YouTube archives, thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys next time.